guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a Q&A, hence why we're chilled out, we're in comfy clothes, no makeup, well, lashes, but what can you say? Also, I'm sorry, I've been gone a long time. I had my A-levels and then I went straight on holiday and I've just been a very busy little bee. Also, if you're wondering where the pink hair has gone, I went in the sea on holiday and that was it, gone. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like blondie brown, but I don't mind it. We're gonna roll with it for a bit. I think because the more I wash it, the more it'll go blonde, and then when I do my pink again or like lilac or whatever my head decides to do at that time, it'll be like even brighter. So love that. Yeah, so today I'm gonna do a Q&A. I'm quite excited to do this video. I feel like it's been so long since I've sat down in front of a camera, like literally it'll probably be like 2 months now. Whoops. But yeah. Also, if you want to see any holiday photos, check on my Instagram because I've posted like a few. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Got my little questions in front of me, perfectly there, so we're all good for that. The first question is how to deal with bullies. So, let me think. I'm going to throw it right back now. When I was in like year 7, there was this nasty girl that bullied me. When I say bullied, she just was really nasty to me, like, yeah, I suppose bully then, isn't it? And all I did was just cry and tell my mum. Not the best way, you know, like, I don't know, like, tell your mum's good, but you don't really need to cry. But like now, I had like some trouble with a few girls in my year, like this year, not trouble, but do you know, just a bit of nastiness. But my opinion is just avoid it all, frankly. I just didn't say anything back, didn't talk to him, sorted, gone now. Not that fussed, ages ago, a few months ago. They just back off after a while, if you just leave them to it. Like, that's what I'd say. I mean, it's different for everyone, because everyone has different situations, but personally, like, I found it best to just be like, okay, fair enough, do what you want, say what you want. Okay. Next question is, what is my favourite film? I've got, like, joint, because they're both so like good films, which is Dirty Dancing and Love Actually. Yes, I know the most like rom-com films of like ever, but I don't care, I'm original. I don't know which one I'd put on top though. It's like Dirty Dancing, I'm always like, oh. Whereas like Love Actually, it's funny, very funny. Yeah, I can't choose. Love Actually and Dirty Dancing. Next question I got is, how did I find sixth form? Now, I think I answered this in my last Q&A, but I feel like my opinion's different on it now because I finished. Believe it or not, I'm an adult now. But it's hard to explain because I still feel like I'm going to go back in September. Like I've still got that feeling like, oh yeah, I'm not finished yet, but kind of haven't, I'm kind of not doing anything. But yeah, I didn't like year 12 at all. I thought I was like wrong place. Like I just felt a bit out of it, a bit like I don't know what I'm doing. Whereas year 13, got my stuff together, smashed it. Oh, not smashed it in terms of grades, but enjoyed it. Like put my heart into stuff, you know, tried a lot harder and actually found it a bit better. Yeah, that's it really. I'll give a more thingy opinion on results day, whether I liked it or not. But for now, yeah, it was alright, not bad. Give it like a 7 out of 10. Just rate my school, just rate my play in my school. Oh, I could set a trend off. Like, the next question is, what is my favourite clothing brand? And definitely, I saw it first. I don't know why, but like, I feel like I really liked it before it kind of came big. Like I found it one day and I was like, this is so good. And then it started to like, people started to like recognise it. But I'm just obsessed. Like I literally have no money and I can't buy anything off there. But my wish list is. So if anyone wants to donate me some clothes from I saw it first, muchly appreciated. I'm kidding. Where do I see myself in 10 years? This is difficult because nice pajama bottoms. That was the chair that was not. I guess like I want to do something like around what this is. Like, I'd hoped this would take off and, you know, I could do this as like a living, but I know that it's a hard industry and I know that's most not likely to happen. But then again, I can't really see myself doing anything else. Like, I don't know. I genuinely not a clue. I mean, I'd like to have a family. In terms of jobs, I don't have a clue really. I feel like I really want this to work and like me to be able to like do this every day because I do love doing it, despite the fact I've been missing in action for 2 months. But yeah, I don't know. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Now, I don't know. This is gonna sound really weird, and don't get me wrong, it is. It's a bit different to what normal people want. Normal people are like, yeah, I want to go to like Jamaica. No, not me. I want to go travel around the world and visit all the different like historical places. So like, I want to go see Hitler's bunker. I want to go see Lenin, who's like preserved. I want to do all that and like have a little history tour around the world. So yeah, I guess I'd want to do that. Are you planning on going to uni, and if so, where and what would you study? Not going to uni. I think I really wanted to when I was a bit younger, and like it was always just like, yeah, you go to A levels and you do uni. And I kind of viewed a few, and like one I really didn't like, and I thought, yeah, not for me. And then the other one I was like, yeah, okay, it's not bad. Then the more I thought about it, I thought it's just the same as school, and I don't really like school that much. And I thought, I'm more of like a creative person like this rather than education or like academic. And I thought, if I go to uni, I'm going back into that like just working like all the time. And I just thought, it's not for me. I could see why people do it, like I get it, it's good, but personally I was like, I just want to put that all behind me, start something new, head in that direction, hopefully. It's never say never. Like, next year I could be like, you know what, actually I really want to go to uni now, and I could go and do it, but right now I just don't think it's for me. I actually don't know what I'm doing in alternative to this, by the way. Like, I've applied for loads of apprenticeships and jobs, and all of them have turned me down so far, which is great, but I'm still looking. I just love to do something like this all the time, and I would, but it just has no income for me. Which I know like money's not that important, but I need it to survive. Okay, the next one is, can you see yourself marrying Ollie? 100%, frankly. I definitely know, like, I don't want anyone else. He said he don't want anyone else. Sorted. Ready? Wife me up. I'm kidding. But yeah, I definitely think he's the one. As cringy as it sounds. But like, I see him every single day pretty much. And like, he pretty much sleeps over at my house every day. Like, so we pretty much live together. And like, I never get bored of him. Like, as soon as he leaves that door, I'm like, I want him to come back. Like, we have so much fun together. This is getting so soppy. But we do. Like, I just laugh my head off whenever I'm with him. That's what I want. So it's all good. Okay, the next question is similar to the earlier one. My favourite place to shop for clothes. So again, I saw it first, number one. But if we're talking like high street, see, I like Topshop. I do not like Topshop prices. And then, yeah, I don't know. I quite like Forever 21. Like, I know we don't really have one like near where I live, but if I'm out and I see one, I like it because I'm into like my cheesy slogans and my bright colours and all that, so it's perfect for me. But yeah, if we're talking about where I live, I guess Topshop, but like the sale of Topshop because I can't afford the normal things. My favourite holiday memory. My gosh, I do not have a clue. I'd probably say like, not favourite because it's quite traumatic for me, but I've got a few there. Yeah, the first one that comes to mind, which I guess is not great for me, but now I appreciate it. At the time it was funny. So we was in Turkey, and like our apartment was like a bit of a walk away from like the front. So I was walking back and like was walking. It's kind of like a main road, but like with like kind of like ditches either side of you, with like old pond weeds growing out and things like that. And like we just like we saw a few frogs and stuff, and you're like, oh cool. But anyway, I was walking home one time and it was really dark, quite late on. We started hearing these really weird noises, and I'm gonna try and imitate it, but it's not gonna go right. It was like, no, I can't even try and explain what this noise was, but it was just a really weird noise. And as we're going along, I was like getting more nervous about this noise, and it started to get closer and closer. And I swear to God, it was literally here. So and it just did this noise again, and I just had a full-on panic attack. Started screaming and just absolutely ran to like the other side of this ditch, just like screaming, crying, like all this, my whole family. Me and man, there was like a lot of us there. So all my cousins and everything went. And I was just laughing their heads off because I was just screaming. And it turned out all it was like little turtles that we saw some the next day. And it was just little turtles. But I was like genuinely terrified. Like it was a be there moment. Like you're all gonna be sat there thinking, ah. But I promise you, at the time it was funny. I was dead. And then another one, I've got two, but the other one would have to be, we went to Florida one time when I was quite young, and there was a Jurassic Park ride. I don't know if you've been on that before, boys and girls, but it was an experience. Now, I'm not a big fan of rides. Like, if they're fast, but like not high, sorted, don't mind it, zoom off I go. It's heights that freak the hell out of me, so I try and avoid them the best I can. So I was maybe like 7, 8 or 9, like that kind of range when this happened. But there was a Jurassic Park world and we'd seen it on YouTube, and my mum was like, oh, that looks so good, I can't wait to go on it. So we got there, and like you go on it and you go around in like a little boat, and like there's all like these robot dinosaurs like feeding out the water and stuff, and it's real cute, and you're like, oh yay. And then it was like you turn a corner, it's like all these alarms are going off, and like, you know, a box nearly drops on your head and all this jazz. And then you start going up like this, like no joke, like you're stuck to the back of your seat. So at this point, like I was panicking, and my mum was like, no, the video, it didn't look like a big drop, it'll just be like you go up and then you slowly come back down again, doing it in like little bits, don't worry. So I'm thinking, don't like this. Because as well, the thing I'm most scared about high rides is I hate going up. Like, if we started at the top, I'd probably okay, just be going down. But it's the I'm like, it's going to stop, it's going to roll back. So anyway, this went on for like 5 minutes. So I'm just sat there like, oh my God, I'm just going to die, the rope's going to snap, and off I go. Dramatic, of course, like, wouldn't expect anything less. So I got to the top of this thing, and then it was like naughty dinosaurs, like they're like all messing around and like biting into wires and stuff like that. Fair enough. So I was like, okay, chilled out again, you know, just floating at the top, thought, yeah, it'll go soon. And then you literally, it just happens, there's like a massive flash, and there's just a T-Rex in front of you, and then you literally just go boom like that. I was not prepared, and so it just happened, and like I was screaming and crying again. And then we got off the ride, and I was like, that was the funniest thing ever, you know, like worst but funniest thing, like, because my mum and dad, my mum don't really like rides either, so we was all in for a bit of a treat. So I was like, oh, we have to see the photo for this. So I went and saw the photo, and like it was with quite a lot of like friends and stuff, and like everyone was like, you know, the classic like face, and then everyone was like, where's Becky? So I was looking really hard on this photo, and there was literally a gap where I'd been, and I was like, what? And then we looked closer, and all you can see is my knuckles holding onto the bar. I must have like gone under like this, but it's just so funny because all you can see is these like little knuckles appearing. So yeah, they're my 2 favourite holiday memories, I must say. Do I have any pets, and if so, what? I do. I have my gorgeous little doggo called Cara, which I'll insert a photo here. She's an Alaska Malamute. She's cute. She's a psychopath though, and she'll eat anything in her way other than humans, which she likes, but she's a psychopath. And then we also have some fish. And last but not least is quite a chilled out question. What's your favourite animal? Now, I may surprise some people with this because it's not your classic dolphin or penguin or them sort of cute animals. It's a crocodile. I think crocodiles are so cool. Like, I get it, like they're kind of like dangerous and all that, but I think they're so cool. Like, they just sit there eyeing you up. Next thing you know, boom, and then like can death roll you, and I just think it's so cool. Like, obviously I would not like anything like that to happen to me, but I do love crocs. I love them. I'm a little Steve Irwin in heart, so yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video, guys. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.